Hey buddies, today I have 24 BG for you again. This one's on my mage. Pretty soon though I have some BGs coming up on my new 24 twink, which is Paladin. So you'll be able to see those in a couple days. I had my editor go with a new editing style on this video compared to my other twink BGs. Since one of the most recent patches, BGs have gotten a bit longer, so this is the way to compress them down. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. But also, today we're going to be talking about 24s, WoW as an esport, and what my thoughts are on the whole thing. And basically, I think WoW is an esport and is moving towards esports. Blizzard is working on this. You can see it very prevalent in 90 content, how much they want WoW to be an esport like their other games. And I think that's great. I do. One problem with that is when we look at other esports and how they compare to WoW, there are a couple things that are missing from WoW that esports have. Or not so much missing, but that WoW has that other esports don't, which clutter up the game. Such as having to level up your character, having to gear up your character, having to play against random people and not ranked people in BGs like this. Obviously there's arena, and that's where the actual esport comes in, but that's why 20s are a good option for people to take as a serious esport, because it only takes about a week to get a full 20, good gear, max level, and then, you know, however long it takes you to learn how to play it. But it's not a long thing. Like, it takes about 3-4 weeks to get a 90, and that's if you can get a 90 in 3 or 4 weeks. Some people might take longer. So if they were to implement something where all the classes started at 55 and there was a huge leveling boost and you didn't need heirlooms to get that leveling boost, just as maybe a premium feature, that would be great, because then you can learn how to play your class at 90 just fine. And then you wouldn't have this long thing you have to do before you can start playing the game. Another thing with the 20s versus the 90s is, as far as I know, there's not a big esport that has a subscription you have to carry with it. It's set for WoW. All the other ones, you pay for the original game or not, and then it's free from there on out. You can pay for it usually, and WoW does the same thing. You can buy mounts and pets and stuff. Once again, just vanity features. There's not a big esport that you can pay to get gear and stuff. And if they were to implement something like arenas or skirmishes, or like a war game queuing feature in the lower levels, with raiding though, it could really do a lot for the bracket and WoW itself, I think. And if other people were able to see 20s as an esport with all of the bonuses they have, how equal all the classes are, there's not any particular classes or specs that are incredibly overpowered, is certainly no more than at 90. As you can see in some footage like this, obviously resto druids are a bit favored. Obviously protection and holy paladins are a bit favored, but it doesn't mean anything. I, as a mage, have a bit more trouble killing resto druids and prot paladins, but I can still do it. They just are a bit harder than, let's say, like a hunter or a rogue. But it's totally doable. Especially with coordination. With coordination, everything gets better. And I know a lot of people in the 20 bracket also feel this way, and I don't think that it would be hard to get top-end WoW players to move down if there was a rating system and stuff. And if people putting on competitions were putting on level 20 competitions with all of its fairness. What else could WoW do for it? You know, spectator mode. Well, that would be good. A real spectator mode. So we don't have to use add-ons for that. Maybe take out things like Rumsy Rum and potions from BGs. That would be good, I think. And yeah, maybe disable all add-ons in arenas. I think these are things that Blizzard could do. And another bonus to this is the health pools that everyone has and how varied they are. Like, you will see people in the same amount of work to get the gear and stuff they have, except for one will have far more health than the other one. But that's all the time we have for today. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you all in another video.